Hey guys, Joanna coming in. We've got another battle replay here in Rome 2. We have a 3v2 siege battle. We have the Bactrians, Egypt, and Arverni attacking a settlement being defended by Carthage and Seleucid. This is an attacking side view of the battle, so we will not be able to see the defenders. No idea where they're going to be lined up. I'm going to assume, though, because it is a 3v2, that the defenders are probably going to be a little further back. But, again, I mean, there's stakes all over the place, so I don't really know where they're going to be lined up. Let's go over the army comps real quick. Like I said, Seleucid and Carthage are defending. I can't see either one of them, but I can tell you who they are. Carthage is being commanded by Lord David, and the Seleucids are being commanded by Cohen Breakers II, or II. Can't really tell. Let's get into Arverni here. Arverni is being commanded by Gandalf. He's bringing with him 9 units of the Chosen Swordsman. Actually, he's got a couple units back here. You can get an eye on some of these guys. Chosen Swordsman, pretty standard unit there for the Arverni. He's also bringing with him 4 units of Oathsworn, one of those being his general. Solid, very heavy melee infantry. Dangerous units. He has also brought with him 2 units of the Levy Freeman, which I think they're only like a tier 1 unit, but their melee defense is pretty good. Melee defense is 55, their bonus versus large is 25. So they're actually very good in choke points and holding off certain areas, swordsmen and various other units, so you can do some more damage and more work with the rest of your units when you're doing a siege. So sometimes spears actually is a good idea to bring with you on sieges when you're attacking. So yeah, I figured I'd throw that out there. He's also bringing with him 4 units of the Gallic Hunters. And I don't know if I said it or not, but he does have a ballista here. So that will round out Gandalf's army. Let's shoot back over onto the other side. We will get into Bactria. Bactria is being commanded by Arc Armored Moray. He is bringing with him 10 units of the Thorax Swordsman. He's got 5 of them right over here, so we'll just take a little gander at these guys. Actually, they're hidden. These guys are not. There's a unit of Thorax Swordsman, standard backbone units of these factions. He is also bringing with him 2 units of the Thoreos Spears. Very cool unit. Very cool unit. They have the ability to throw their spears, pilas, where you'd like them to go. So, really cool. He's got 3 units of the Syrian Archers back here. Ducked down. They are all hidden back here. Right behind them, he's got 2 units of his Levy Pikemen, who are actually facing the wrong way. That's kind of funny. Probably just lined them up there. Let's see what else he has. He's got a unit of the Bactrian Light Horse Cavalry on this side. He did bring a ballista with him as well, and his general is a unit of the Bactrian Royal Cavalry. Very heavy shock cavalry, solid cavalry. And the final attacking army on the battlefield today is Egypt, being commanded by Caboose. Caboose is bringing with him 5 units of the Thorax Swordsman. He's got actually some pretty good units back over here. He's got 2 units of the Royal Thorax Swordsman here. Right? Yeah, just 2 units of Royal Thorax Swordsman. Behind them, he's got 2 units of the Galatian Royal Guard, along with 2 units of the Royal Peltasts, which are very dangerous units. He's bringing with him 3 units of the Mercenary Cretan Archers, 1 unit of the Nubian Bowmen. You can see the difference between the Nubian Bowmen and the Cretan Archers. Cretan Archers definitely have armor. The Nubian Bowmen do not have any armor on them. On this flank over here, he's bringing a unit of Camel Spearmen, and his general is a unit of Ptolemaic Cavalry. So without further ado, a little bit over 27 minutes here for the battle replay. So we will start getting this one to go. Got towers moving up. So also Egypt has a couple of the heavy galleys covering over some of his swordsmen. Let's get back over onto the other side. Artillery being fired here for the Seleucid catapult, and Carthage firing out into some of the Arverni. Actually, Arverni has lost one of the... Oh, that was a good shot on an Oathsworn unit. He might want to move them out of the way. Yeah, starting to lose. He actually lost one piece of his artillery already. Close to losing another one. This unit of Oathsworn now taking some damage as well. Lost 3 men on that volley there. Oh, 2. Just lost 2 units of 2 pieces of his artillery. Actually, a fire shot came all the way back here. Hit this unit. This unit of Chosen Swordsman has lost 6. Hasn't lost any of his archers just yet, though. But fire is definitely getting very close to his archers. Oh, he lost another one. 3 pieces of his artillery unit gone that quickly into the battle. Less than a minute. Little over a minute into the battle, I should say. Oh no, another shot. And he's lost 9 men out of the actual unit as well. Now it looks like they're firing into some more of his Oathsworn. Oh, big shot there. Lost another, I would say, 8 on that one. I'm pretty sure that's the unit that got hit first. Now his archers are starting to take some losses. This unit down 5 men already. This unit's lost 4. Oathsworn tilt taking damage. Did he just lose his last artillery? No, he still got it. Okay. But yeah, now this Oathsworn unit's going to start taking some damage as well. Down to 102. Might want to start moving some of these guys out of the way. Because these guys are just unloading. Unloading on his Oathsworn units. Let's get back over onto Bactria and Egypt's side. Tower's getting pretty close. And yeah, so there's no real... I don't see any defenders just yet in this base. Seleucid does have a decent amount of guys up here. Some Thorax Swordsmen. Anything on the wall there. Ballista over there. Thureos Spears. Archers, and Thureos Spears on the wall there. Nothing defending this gap, but he does have a unit of Thorax Pikemen just waiting, probably to move down next to this tower. But yeah, so Bactria and Egypt look like they're going to have an easy way to get in. Let's see what we have on this side for Arverni. Up on the hill here, we see 2 units of mercenary Cretan archers for Carthage, along with a unit of the noble fighters up here. They are about to get hidden into the fog of war, so we will not be able to see them. I'm imagining there's going to be a ton of troops. Oh, here they come. What do they have? Libyan infantry. 2 units of Libyan infantry. 3, 4, 5 units of Libyan infantry here. It's a pretty staunch front line there. Very heavy melee infantry here for Carthage. Is that another one? Another unit of Libyan infantry. Wow. 6 units. This is... That is a line. Sorry about that. And what are we starting to see behind them? Oh, he's got another... Oh, that's the noble fighters that came down. Oh, no, that was another unit of noble fighters. No, sorry. That was the one that was up on the hill. We also do have a noble cavalry general here for Carthage as well. African pikemen. 2 units of African pikemen. Libyan infantry is starting to move forward up towards where the guys are coming off of the towers here now for Arverni. Peal of volleys coming from the Libyan infantry that are on this left side here. The African pikemen are not moving up just yet. Now we're starting to see some Seleucid troops as well. Thorax swordsmen, 2 units of those. Archers are starting to show up here for Carthage. He's got 2 units of Balearic slingers. Gallic warriors back here. Some units are starting to be seen in the town center. Thorax pikemen, Royal Peltas, Eastern slingers. What is this? Thorax swordsmen and Thureos spears there. Let's see, yeah, they really don't have very much of a defense on this side, which makes sense. I mean, it's 3 versus 2, so it kind of makes sense. But Arverni over here is probably going to have a difficult time coming in. Yeah, this unit of Chosen Swordsmen getting hammered from the side. These Cretan archers just having a field day on these guys. Very well defended on this side. The Chosen Swordsmen coming off the tower here. Actually, Libyan infantry... Noble fighters, sorry, coming up. They're going to charge in, get a good peal of volley into this unit of Chosen Swordsmen. Oh, God. Thorax Swordsmen now getting into the mix, tossing their peeler in. This unit of Chosen Swordsmen down 85 men already. 83 men now. They're not even getting off the tower before they're getting hit. Ooh. This is a rough side. Let's see how the other side of it is going. Oathsworn here now, cutting into some of the Libyan infantry. Oathsworn should be able to win that fight. This unit of Chosen Swordsmen has been able to silence this tower, though, so that is good. Let's see what they're at. 105 to 111, so it's a pretty even fight there. African pikemen moving up. Probably going to move up to where these Oathsworn are. Let's check the other side, see what's going on. Oh, actually, wow, Bactria is going all for it. He's got a unit of Thorax Swordsmen that's already charged up this hill towards the town center, getting into this defending unit here for Seleucid. Wow, they are just not... They're going. Bactria is going up. Is this unit going to make their way over there as well? Looks like this unit's coming over here to scout out what they have at this gate. Bactria still has a decent amount of his army outside. Actually, he's moving a lot of his army on this side. So I guess Bactria is going to come in on this. Oh, sorry. That Thorax Swordsman up here as well. That's going to be pretty much impassable for a time. Carthaginian Hoplites and a unit of Thorax Pikemen. That's going to be tough to get through. Along with the archers here, Thurio Spears, I should say, getting some really good rear shots onto this Thorax Swordsman unit. Really trying to get around this side of the pikemen now. Looks like they're starting to get into them. Not really getting any kills just yet. This Thorax Swordsman unit is getting destroyed. Down to 59 men left already. Let's see what's going on up over here. Looks like, yeah, Bactria is just kind of sending up some of his lower tier guys, or, you know, mid-tier guys in to just kind of scout out and see what they have. This Thorax Swordsman unit has found 2 units of Carthaginian Hoplites, another unit of pikemen, Thorax Pikemen there. Thurio Spears on either side of the wall, probably tossing their peelers down. Let's get back over here to Arverni, see how well this is going. Yeah, that side pretty much just got destroyed because of all the archers up there. Let's see what they're doing. Actually, he's got some of his archers up. Let's see what they're firing into. Firing in on this side into the African pikemen and the unit of Libyan infantry. Chosen swordsmen do have ranged fire helping them out at least. Pikemen have lost 9 men now, so a couple more. 4 more on that volley. Might not be a bad idea to send another unit of infantry up here to give that unit of chosen swordsmen a hand.
Get out!
Let's see here in the center. Actually, Osworn doing a really good job. Just got rid of that 1 unit of Libyan infantry. Now cutting into some of the pikemen. Do have another unit, Libyan infantry, making their way over to where the Osworn are.
Victory for gold! Get ready!
Actually, like that picture with the archer fire in the background. Actually, let's take that down.
Be on guard!
That's a little bit better. Yeah, so the Libyan infantry have now charged in. Osworn still saying that they're winning? Yeah, says that they're winning still. Doing a really good number on these pikemen. Pikemen now down to 83 left. What's this pike unit at? 66. And this Libyan infantry at 67. So pretty good so far for Arverni. They're doing their job. They're doing the best that they can. Egypt and Bactria are still getting more troops in. All of Egyptian's heavier hitters are still outside. Bactria is starting to move more of his units. He's marching them around onto this side. He's got some archers up close, trying to shoot into these Thurio Spears, down to 99 out of 120. Pikemen here, 114, so they did lose some men. They've lost 6 men out of that unit. Carthaginian Hoplites about to suffer another charge. Pila Valley that kind of disappeared there. Don't know where it went. They stopped though. I thought they were going to go in. What are they going to try and do? Oop, Slinger's getting some shots down now as well. Yeah, these Syrian archers down 15 men already. I'm just going to look at each other. No, very slowly move in to starting to get a little bit of combat here. And they're in shield wall. Okay, so they're just putting them over here to hold them in place. Okay. Yeah, Egypt and Bactria are not slowing down. 4 units of Thorax Swordsmen up here now. Yep, 4 units of Thorax Swordsmen trying to push into this center, or up this hill, I should say, in closer to the town center. Do have a unit of Thorax Pikemen, though, that I've moved over to give these swords a hand. So this pike unit should be able to do some damage, but actually they're starting to get chipped away down to, they've lost 1 man so far. What do we have firing back here? Nubian Bowmen and the 3 Cretan archers are probably firing up in that direction. Let's get back over to Arverni. Oh, wait, actually, Arverni's starting to break some troops here. He's got another unit of chosen swordsmen up here. That 1 pike unit is gone. 2nd pike unit is gone. Oh, wow. So Arverni's actually doing some damage over here. 2 units of Osworn inside the city, 3 units of chosen swordsmen. Now we have more Seleucid Carthage troops charging in, trying to hold back this lone unit of chosen swordsmen. Libyan infantry here, trying to take on these 2 units, Osworn and chosen swordsmen here. Still up on the walls though, so if they had any archers in this area, they could be definitely getting some really good shots onto the enemy troops, as the enemy troops are higher than theirs.
Warriors, move out! Get ready!
Looks like we're about ready to have some flanking coming in. Chosen Swordsmen making their way over. Oathsworn just kind of standing here. They've got control of the tower. What's making their way out here? 2 units of the Mercenary Gallic Warriors charging their way over here. Maybe get into combat with the Oathsworn over there as well. Let's get back over here. See, yeah, there's fighting pretty much going on all over the place. This is very aggressive. This is very, very aggressive here by the attackers, and I gotta say, I love it. I love it. I don't know if they can maybe bring another unit around, but I'm pretty sure they can thin a line up here and just get them to squeeze right through here. They'd be able to flank around into the back of these pikemen. That would be fantastic. That would be a fantastic move. I mean, I know there's a unit of Thoreo Spears here, so maybe just hold off, wait for the Thoreo Spears to finish throwing their javelins, and then just come around and peel into the back of them. Because once these pikes are gone, Thoreo Spears are a good unit, but these pikes are definitely going to be holding for a little while. They've only lost 2 men so far. So how many kills do they have? Let's just check that real quick. 37 kills. So not a whole lot of kills, but they've only lost 2 guys. Oh, we got some Thoreo Spears charging in. Looks like that's what they were going to try and do. Unit of Thoric Swordsmen have come around, gotten a little bit of a peeler volley into the backs of these pikemen. Pikemen have lost 8 men on that volley. See? Oh, Archer volley's coming in now. Now the pikes are really starting to drop. Down to 93, down to 88. Wow. Okay, starting to do some damage there. Really want to keep an eye and see what is going on here with Arverni, as he is fighting 2 armies, essentially. Wow. Broke that unit of Mercenary Gallic Warriors, unit of Oathsworn pushing forward still into African Pikemen, and another unit of the Gallic Warriors. Let's see how it's going on this side. A lot of fighting here. 3 units trying to hold back 1 unit of Chosen Swordsmen. 2 units of Chosen Swordsmen. This unit's starting to waver, though. 2 units, unit of Libyan Infantry, Thorax Swordsmen, and Mercenary Noble Fighters here. Is that the Levy Freeman coming around? Yep, Levy Freeman look like they're going to come in maybe for a rear charge. Do they have peelers? I don't know. Archer fire continuing to come over here, just knocking down these units. Pikemen and Gallic Warriors losing men continuously. This pike unit now down to 54. Gallic Warriors at 70. Looks like we have a unit here. Thorax Swordsmen. I thought they were going to get ready to charge in there. So the gates are neutralized. Actually, they're burning the gates down on this side. Gates actually, is it down? Fire damage is at 38. I guess the gate itself is actually broken down. Let's get back in here to the center. So that unit of pikemen is now gone. Thoreo Spears getting charged in on this unit of Thorax Swordsmen's wavering very quickly. So extremely aggressive here by the attackers. They are not slowing down. Actually, they're using the unit of Thorax Swordsmen here. Hold these units of hoplites on this side. Do still have a unit of Thoreo Spears here. They can peel back around, along with, you know, various other sword and spear units in the town center. But is that, yeah, that's pretty much all they have in the town center. Wow. So there is a lot of units on this side. Do have some Carthaginian generals starting to pull back. Maybe he tried to get a charge in onto the Oathsworn here, but Oathsworn are going to be getting a good rear charge up the hill into these Libyan infantry here. And Mercenary Noble Fighters, so the backs of these guys are going to start getting taken. Levy Freeman actually did get involved in combat. They were getting rear charged by Libyan infantry here. I wouldn't say it would be a bad idea for maybe the defenders to bring some more stuff back to the town center. Factory is starting to come up this road as well, but we do have a couple of units here. We have hoplites and a unit of Thoreo Spears. Thoreo Spears out of position a little bit. Might want to reform them a little bit. But this is a huge problem here for the defenders. These Thorax Swordsmen, now they actually have a unit of Levy Pikemen up here as well. These Thorax Swordsmen are beasts. Not a whole ton of kills, but they've just been walking through units. Guys, if you're enjoying this video, make sure to get a like and a comment down there. Let me know what your thoughts are of this battle. Thorios spears here. They were volleying over. Let's see where they're volleying at. Nope, still don't want to fire. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea for the commander here to tell them to fire into the back of this unit of Thorax Swordsmen. Oh, that's the Noble Fighters, never mind. Thorax Swordsmen are over here. Apologies for that one. Pikemen are actually starting to get beat up, which is good for the defenders. Try and get these pikes out of here, down to 76 men. They are actually bringing over a unit of their Thorax pikemen here for Seleucids. Finally, some of this initial hammer is getting broken up. Thorax Swordsmen and Levy pikemen have finally broken. Another unit of Thorax Swordsmen here for Egypt, making their way up, though. Let's see what's still back here. Yeah, Egypt still has all of his heavy hitters back here. His general hasn't even moved. But his, Royal Thorax Swordsman, Galatian Royal Guard, and his 2 units of Peltas are still back here. So Egypt still has a ton of guys back there that can just do massive amounts of damage. Bactrian Archers doing fantastic volleys. Spikeman unit down to 112. Royal Peltas down to 114. Let's see how Arverni is doing. Arverni is just now starting to take over on this side. There's really nothing on this side to defend the back on this for that town center, yeah. So initial defense, you want to try and hold the walls a little bit. Never, it's a good idea, but I don't know. I don't think they have a lot left. We see a unit of Thorax Swordsmen coming back. Still a lot of infantry up here. Thorax Swordsmen, these Thoreos spears, all of these units right up here, they can come back and start trying to make up a defense for the town center. Because once Arverni breaks through here, which he will, because there's only 4-5 units left here for the defenders. Once Arverni finishes this off, he's going to have a straight line just come right into the back for the town center. They need to start moving guys over here now. Like, this Thoreo Spear unit probably could have been moved over here a couple of minutes ago. Though the attack up on the hill here actually being held back. Now only have 3 units. Still 4 units up here. Thorax Swordsmen. They're starting to get picked off. Pikeman unit now down to 66. Royal Peltas 103. Mercenary Noble Fighters here with 71. This combat's still going on. Actually, we have another unit of Thoreos Spears have come up. Just basically keeping these hoplites here. They have to keep at least one of these units of hoplites on this side. So good job there by Bactria, just continuing to throw another unit over there just to make sure that they stay. Let's see how combat's going back on this side. Starting to neutralize this tower, that's good. Pikemen are way out of position on this side here. These pikes are getting side charged. Yeah, these pikes are way out of position. Carthaginian hoplites really kind of in mass. So basically the defenders over here is just mass disarray. They are not properly formed up. This Thorax Swordsman unit can easily come out and just flank right into the side of this hoplite unit. Definitely have to keep an eye on what you're doing when you're defending. It's a lot of micro, especially when you're outnumbered, but you gotta make sure that you're watching what you're doing, what all your units are doing. Just scroll in real quick, make sure they're facing the right direction, because these pikes could be doing a lot of damage here instead of losing. Saying that they're losing slightly, only at 27 kills. Okay, so now they're starting to move them, because they just realized now. Okay, nope, still not really. I know the pathfinding sometimes can be a little difficult, but now these pikemen have their backs. Got to be spatially aware. Because now this, Thorax Swordsman unit's just going to come right in. Here they come. Get out of shield wall and charge. Pikes are probably going to start losing some men back there now. Actually, this Thorax Swordsman unit has now broken. So good job. Good job there for the defenders. Cretan Archers using a lot of ammo. And Arverni is now through. Yes, Arverni is completely through. Let's see what he still has left. His artillery is moving up. The one piece of artillery. He's got one Gallic hunter, two units of hunters still. Is that only 2 units of hunters? Yeah, 2 units of hunters. He's got his Oathsworn General, another unit of Oathsworn, 4 units of Chosen Swordsmen, and a unit of the Levy Freemen still. So he still does have a decent little army over there. This side is only being defended by 1 Royal Peltast and 1 unit of Thorax Swordsmen. Once this artillery gets in here, this is going to start being a problem. It's only 1 piece of artillery, and Arverni has a ton of ammo on that artillery, because I don't think he's used it. Yeah, 0 kills. I don't even think he did any wall damage. Does not look so. So he's got all day long to fire that manually if he wants to. Just start decimating all of these troops here in the center. Defenders are doing a good job on this side, though. They have finally finished off this initial onslaught. They've lost a lot of troops in the process. More units making their way up. Thorax Swordsmen coming up. Royal Thorax Swordsmen. 2 units of those. Unit of Syrian archers here for Bactria still there. What's charging around over here? We got 2 units of the Cretan archers. Sorry, 1 Cretan archer, 1 Nubian bowman here. 2 units of the Cretan archers back here. I think they're out of ammo, though. They are. Both of them. Yeah, these guys are out of ammunition. Galatian Royal Guard 2 units and the 2 units of Royal Peltasts making their way up this path here as well. This is... Oh, Levy Freemen are coming forward. So what they're going to do, they're just going to post up here. Yep, they're just going to... I guess they're going to be sacrificial lambs for all of these javelins. Should turn these off. Really just grab these 2 units right now and turn their ability off so they can save their javelins. Artillery slowly getting into position. It's not using it yet? Should start firing with that artillery. Arverni actually on this side now getting into some of the Thoreo spears that I guess we're trying to pull back. Thorax Swordsmen on this side for Seleucid have charged down the hill into these Thorax Swordsmen for Bactria. Not looking good. Really not looking good. These archers hopefully will be able to get back into the town center, but I don't think they're going to make it. I don't think these units are going to make it. They still have ammo. Oh, they don't even have any ammo left. Oh, that's rough. Egyptian general making his way in with the camel spearmen. Is his general inside? Yes. Bactrian general, actually. Wow, up in the center here. What? 3 minutes, 33 seconds left in this battle. Replay. Noble Blood Cavalry here for Carthage charging back in. We do have the Bactrian general in here with 3 units of archers for Egypt, 4 units of archers for Egypt, 2 units of unit of Thorax Swordsmen and a unit of Levy Pikemen have broken through this hill here. Carthaginian Hoplites down to 60 men left. Arverni starting to close in on this side, taking on a unit of Royal Peltasts. Yeah, these are, I didn't think they were going to. Hoplites, Thorax Pikemen here for Seleucid, though. I think are they surrounded? No, they're not. Well, they're getting hit from the side. So I don't think this Pikeman unit's going to last very much longer either. That unit of Thorax Swordsmen there for Bactria has been victorious. What? Where's the artillery? Right here. Artillery is firing right into these Thorax Swordsmen and the Peltasts here as well. You can see how fast the artillery is firing. Just look at that. It's firing. He's manually firing now. That's why it's firing as fast as it is. Oh, I want to sit over here. Jesus. Just gonna fire again. Bactrian general breaking. Actually, nope, he's back. And now the Seleucid general is completely surrounded. But the Bactrian general not looking very good. Down to 13 men left. Carthaginian general here still with 35. We have some Thoreo spears charging up into these archers. We might be able to finish those guys off. Yeah, Pike general here he's doing what he can, but he's taking on unit of Thorax Swordsman, Royal Thorax, 2 Royal Thorax. Where are the Peltasts? Oh, they're making their way in now as well with the Galatian Royal Guard. Yeah, this is definitely over. Successful attack. That could have probably been said a couple of minutes ago. Yeah, it's pikeman unit now being recharged by the Oathsworn General. Carthaginian hoplites wavering. There goes the pikes. They're wavering as well. And over here, Thorax Swordsman getting into these Eastern Slingers. See how the Carthaginian General is doing. A lot of Pila volleys now coming across. Is the Carthage General dead? I don't see him. Carthaginian General is dead now as well. Arverni going to start moving forward. Yep, Arverni going to start moving forward here. 30 seconds left. This is over. Wow. Oh. Artillery still firing. That was so aggressive by the attackers. I loved it, guys. 3 of you guys, great job with your attack. Didn't really give the defenders very much time to do anything. As soon as these towers hit the wall, Thorax Swordsmen started pushing up this way. A couple units came around on this side. Gandalf did a hell of a job on this side, attacking the lone attacking army. Usually you don't see them do very well. He did a fantastic job against the Carthage and Seleucid units that were over here. So Gandalf, good job. Very good job. Let's get into the army comps here. We will start off with Bactria. Bactria here, his general 39 kills, his ballista with 2, so the unit of light horse 0 kills. His archers here, 111, 66, and 54. His pikemen not really that good, 18 and 34. His Thorax Swordsman 52, 15, 49, 10, 79, 125, 39, 17, 94, 12. Wow, that was a lot of Thorax Swordsmen there. That was the 10 units of Thorax Swordsman. And his Thoreo Spears with 9 and 31. Caboose here, his general 0 kills, and the other unit of Camel Spearmen 0 kills. They made it into the city, but they didn't do anything, obviously. His archer's doing fantastic. 115, 116, 149. Really well done. Even Nubian Bowman, 67 kills. Galatian Royal Guard and the Peltasts came in way at the end of the battle, so only 39, 38, 24, 14, 58, and 48 here for his Royal Thorax Swordsman. The rest of his grunts here, 40, 30, 31, 19, 16, and 22. And finally, Gandalf, who's actually the guy that sent the video in. So Gandalf, thank you very much. That was really cool to watch. His general, 242 kills with his Oathsworn General. His ballista, 105. His archers, 84, 105, 74, and 20. His units of chosen swordsmen here, 148, 150, 178, 81, 82, 10, 19, 91, 124, 8. His 2 units of Levy Freeman, 39 and 52. And his other units of Oathsworn, 196, 179, and 255. Solid Oathsworn. Solid units of Oathsworn. Even some of his chosen swordsmen doing very well. 148, 150, 178, 124. Let's get into the defenders here. Lord David being as Carthage. His general was 77 kills. His 2 units of noble fighters, 279, 226. Solid. His slingers, 248 and 157. Wow, really well done with his slingers. His Cretan archers, unfortunately, only 77 and 72. His African pikemen, 5 and 15. Carthaginian hoplites, 133, 81, and 144. Libyan infantry, 156, 127, 68, 58, 27, and 85. And his 2 units of mercenary Colic warriors, 11 and 25. And now we have Seleucid here with Cohen Brukers, 11. His shield to shield pikeman general, 128. All of his slingers, 126, 12, 59, and 51. His royal peltasts, 168 and 89. He had 4 units of pikemen. Wow. 4 units of pikemen, 47, 33, 93, and 47. Really not that productive there for pikes. Really not, yeah, that sucks. Thorax Swordsman here, 81, 37, 50, 118, and 60. And his 4 units of Thoreo Spears, 9, 76, 42, and 125. So, okay, guys. Well, hope you enjoy the battle, and like, comment on it. Feel free to continue subscribing to the channel, and I will talk to you guys soon. Hope you have a great day.